everybody. We are going to attempt a back class video, hopefully before the sun goes down at my house. Hopefully I'm not cutting my head off. I'm going to do the best we can. I'm going to use a chair for some of our exercises, given that not everyone has a ball at home. If you have a ball at home that fits you well, use that. And I do have a couple of weights. If you do not have weights, you can actually use soup cans, which will be fine, or a can of beans or something, or even a couple of bottles of water. So we are going to start sitting up nice and tall, and we're just going to leave our soup cans or our weights resting on our knees. My back is not up against the chair. My back is away from the chair, and I'm going to stay in a nice tall spine. And I'm just going to start with a couple of breaths. So we're going to just take a nice breath in and an exhale, and one more breath in and an exhale. And we're going to float our left leg up into a little sticky foot, and we're going to hold there. 1, 2, 3, and down. And then the right side, lift and hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. So yes, you're not on an unstable surface if you're on the chair, but you can still get the work in your spine, really focusing on that nice tall lifted spine, abs engaged, neutral pelvis. You may see my dog running around in the back. And then down. Lift the right leg. And then back down. And then one more on each side, lifting the left leg, little sticky foot, and holding there. So making sure you're nice and stable in your trunk. And then one more there, right side lifting. And letting that rest. All right, we are going to go right into some of our weights. Again, nice tall spine, shoulders are relaxed, head is hovering just above your shoulders. And we're just going to float one arm up to chest level. And with a minimal amount of weight shift, we're going to lift the left arm up. And the right arm lift. And the left arm lift. So remember, you're not scrunching through your neck. You are just going to float that arm up as your shoulder blade floats down your back. Do a couple more here. Last one. Good. Weights in your hands. Your feet are going to stay flat on the floor. We are going to tuck that tailbone just a little bit so we have the little sit bones rounding forward. And we're going to lean back till we tap the back of our chair. We're going to use our abdominal muscles to draw us forward. All right, we're going to sit back, tap, and pull forward. And sit back, tap, pull forward. So making sure you're not arching through your back, you're keeping those abdominals engaged. You're going to use those abdominals to start the move forward. Exhale, pull from those abs. Good. And pull. Let's do 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Hands are going to come right to our shoulders, and we are going to punch straight forward with our right arm, left leg's extending. So we're going to extend out straight 1, and then switch diagonal. 1. Extend and punch 2. And 2. And 3. And 3. So you may get a little bit of rotation through your ribs as you punch the arm forward. You want to make sure the pelvis stays stable. So that's basically your waist down. Keep those arms close to your side. Couple more. And now we're going to go up and lift with the opposite knee, up and lift with the opposite knee. Up. So I do not have my counters, obviously, so I will probably be amiss in my counting, but I will try my best. There's 3. Try not to lean back. And with a nice high knee lift. 10. Good. All right, we're going to put our weights down for a moment. Hands are going to go onto our shoulders. Again, nice tall spine. Oops. My weight rolled farther than I intended. We're going to twist with our shoulders, rotating with our head in midline and our shoulders in midline, so we're not getting our shoulders ahead of our trunk. We are going to twist, twist, and then back to center with that nice tall spine. Twist to the left, to center. Twist to the right, to the left. To the right, left, a little taller in that spine. Couple more. And one more. Bigger, and rest. Arms are floating down. Let's put our left ankle on our right knee, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to drop that left hip open into that figure 4 position, again staying nice and tall in the spine. And then if you can just weight shift, hinging forward at the hips, not weight shift, hinge forward at the hips to get a really powerful stretch in that left hip. I don't want you all scrunched up, so I want you to stay as tall as you can in your spine and coming forward at the hips. Couple of nice breaths, sinking in just a little farther. Woo, big B, sorry. One more. And then back. Let's go ahead and extend that leg out. Again, we're on that front edge of our chair, but not so much that we're going to fall off the chair. We're going to reach those arms out, hinging forward at the hips, and reach down for that foot. Keep your chest lifted. And that giant B will just not go away. And then we're going to reach that same leg out. You might need to scoot a little bit to the left edge of your chair. Left foot forward, toes pointed forward, just like we do in class with the ball. You're going to hinge forward at the hips, and you should feel that nice stretch in the inside of your inner thigh. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. And then back up. Scoot to the middle. Right ankle is crossing and sitting on left knee. Sitting up nice and tall. Both my sit bones are squared. Ooh, that one's tighter. And we're gonna, again, lean forward just a little bit. Shouldn't take much. No rounding in your back. Take a couple of nice breaths. And now we're going to extend that right leg long, hinge forward at the hips, and reach down for that foot. So just really sink your chest down. Let yourself get a nice stretch there. Over a little bit to the right. Right leg, foot facing forward. We're going to hinge forward at the hips. Hi, buddy. And then coming back up. Good. All right. Grab your weights back again, please. Sitting at the edge of your chair, return to your nice tall spine. Elbows tucked in, palms are facing up, thumbs facing out. All right, we're going to start with a lower trap squeeze, so both of the arms are going to float out. You're going to feel your shoulder blades draw together, and you're going to lift one leg at a time as we lift. One, 2, 2, 3, 4. So try to resist that, the feeling of trying to lean back to get more movement. You want to really keep those abdominals engaged. One more on each side. And rest. Weights are coming right to your chest. We are going to twist through our rib cage, just like when we did our spinal twist warming up. We're going to lift our right leg, twist to the right. Left leg, twist to the left. And twist. And twist. And 3, 4. So you want to try to get as high of a knee lift as you can without feeling like you're going to tip backwards. One more on each side. And rest. Good. We are going to set our weights down next to our mat, because we will use those in a bit, and we're going to stand up. I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see what I'm doing. And we are going to actually lay our hands, kind of stacking one over the other like so, making sure we're drawing our abdominal muscles in. Hopefully I don't hit anything. Good. All right. Our abdominal muscles in, keeping our abs engaged. So both of my hip bones are staying squared. So what I don't want to see is this as you lift. You have to keep that right hip facing forward as you lift from your buttocks. So I want the toes pointed, abs are engaged, and we're going to lift. 1. And lift 2. Hang on. Sorry, everybody. Gonna move my plant. Lift 1, 2, 3. And lift 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knee to 90 degrees. Flex the foot. Lower and lift. 1. Lift 2. So I'm lifting from my buttocks, not from my back. 5, 7, 9, and 10. I'm going to keep my knee bent. Again, drawing my abs in, lift to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that belly button stable. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So you should be feeling that in the weight-bearing leg. So that was all in my left hip and glute. So I'm going to stack my hands up again, drawing my abdominals in, floating my left leg out, making sure that my hips are level. we're going to lift back 1, 2, 3, and lift 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Bend the knee, flex the foot, stays about 90 degrees, lower and lift. And lift 2, and 3, 4, lift 5, 6, 7, 10 to the side. Hydrant lift 1, woo, 2, 3, 4, lift 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Woo, got me on that one. All right, we're gonna take our right ankle. You have your chair here for balance if you need it. Right ankle is going to cross behind the left. We are going to make sure we're not going to fall over. We're gonna drop the head, go ahead and round down, and you're gonna kind of push your right hip out to the side just a little bit so you get a nice stretch in that upper right lateral thigh. And drawing those abdominals in, we're going to roll ourselves back up without toppling. And we are going to cross left leg back, drop the head, round all the way down, and you're going to gently push that left hip out to the left and get a nice stretch there. Good. And uncross, round ourselves up. All right, we're going to the floor. So you still have your weights. We are going to come all the way down, lying on our back. And weights in hand. Lying on our back, rolling ourselves down. Take those weights and punch them straight up to the ceiling. Pull those knees in so that you're equal weight bearing on both legs. And from here, we're going to take a nice breath in. We're going to exhale, reaching those shoulder blades up, and then letting those shoulder blades fall down over your rib cage. Lifting up and letting them float down. And up. 3. And up. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Drawing those abdominals in, we're going to float our right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. All right, so we're going to soften our elbows, and we're just going to let those arms fall out to the side, and then we're going to let those arms pull back in. And out. Inhale, exhale, returning to center. And out. You can do these without the weights too, if you prefer. So I'm trying to stay as still as I can in my center, my core. My abdominals are engaged. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Turn your palms to face your knees. Let those arms float over your heads. So a little micro bend in the elbows. Let those arms float up without arching from the back. And then back to chest level. Floating up. And then back. And up. And back. And there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, 8. Pull to chest level, hold there. We're going to do a set of dead bugs. So we have the option, if you wish, to bring one leg down. The opposite leg will extend with the opposite arm. Or you can be in this position. So if you've been continuing to do some of your strength work, you want to challenge yourself, you can actually go to legs fully extended and drop in out and back that way. Okay? So if you've picked level 1, you're going to do all the diagonal set of 8 on one side, and then you're going to go back and do the set of 8 of diagonals on the other side. If you're in tabletop like I am, you're going to alternate them. Okay, so we're going to start with, let's start with left arm, right leg, extending, and switch. And 2, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. One more on each side. 8, 8. Go ahead and bring those weights down. Feet come down. Weights sit down at your side. And let's go ahead and put our hands behind our head and just do a couple of knee drops side to side. So let's take both knees locked or kind of knitted together, if you will, and let those knees drop to the right without arching the back and without lifting your shoulders off the mat / floor. Draw in and drop both knees to the other side. And back to center. And let's go again to the right and the left. Good. All right. We are going to tuck our chin, exhale, roll ourselves up. With your feet staying down, you're going to hold on to one weight, or in your case, maybe one can of beans. We're going to hold on to them like so. And we are going to roll halfway back and exhale and sit up tall like you're sitting up against the back of a wall. So we're going to tuck and roll, and then a nice tall spine coming up. And then down and up. Such a hot day today. I don't know if you can see, but I am sweaty. Couple more. And one more. Good. Halfway back. Making sure those abdominals are engaged. This should not hurt your back. Okay, you're going to keep those abdominals working hard. You're going to pull that belly button in, twist to the right, to the left. 2, 3. So I'm going hip to hip. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Go ahead and set your weight down, and we are going to sit back on our elbows. So we're in this elbow chest lifted position. You don't want to sink into your shoulders. You always want to stay lifted. And if this bothers you to do, then go ahead and lie all the way down. We are going to float one leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop. And from here, we are going to heel tap. So we're going to drop one leg down. 1, 1. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 1 more, 8, 8, double tap, down and lift, 1, and lift 2, 3, 4, just do 6, 5, 6, feet down, roll ourselves down, let those knees drop out, heels are going to press together, we're going to do some butterfly bridge. So we're going to draw those abs in, we're going to bridge up, and then back down, and bridge up 2, and down, and lift 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10, up and hold, little pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and roll all the way down. Pull those feet together, narrow base of support, draw those abdominals in so that you're in a neutral position, and we are going to bridge up here. So shoulder lifting, bridging up 1, tap down your sacrum, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, lift 10 and hold, pulsing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roll yourself down. Take a wide stance, so a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to draw those abdominals in. We're going to bridge, 1, and up 2. Should be the easiest of the 3. And lift 4, and 5. Reach those fingers long, 6, and 7, 8, 10, up and hold, and here we go, little pulses, so really keeping those glutes engaged, little 2-inch drop, and lift 1, 2, 3, 4, lift 5, lift 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, let's roll ourselves all the way down, extend both legs long, and if you can, I know everybody's been practicing their roll-ups at home, I'm sure. We're going to tuck the chin. We are going to take a nice exhale, round through the upper back, roll ourselves all the way up, and extend beyond those toes. Roll all the way down. Nice C curve, letting those arms float over your head to stretch. And again, exhale, chin tuck, head lift, shoulders slowly coming up, really pulling those abs in, and reach long. And then down one more time, so that nice controlled lower. And then one more here. We're going to tuck the chin, exhale, and reach out. All right. Everybody grab some water really quick. I am going to flip my lights on, on my patio, so you can see me. We're going to do some side work, and then we'll be done. All right. Station break. No. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Down on your side. So I want you to try to be on your elbow. If you need to lie all the way down, feel free. I don't want you sinking into your shoulder. I want you lifting. We are going to have we're going to start with our feet down, heels together. We're going to go right into some clamshells. So we're going to open 1 and open 2. Remember, the pelvis stays facing forward. And 4 and 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to extend that top leg long, the bottom leg stays bent, abs stay engaged, chest or rib cage stays lifted. We are going to do small circles, circling from the hip joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex the foot. We're going to do little pulses to the ceiling, lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay lifted, 8, 9, 10, swing forward, turn the toes down slightly, lift from the heel, lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, swing it back, stack both legs up straight so that you're in a nice straight line, and this time we're going to come all the way down to our side. So that bottom leg is, bottom arm, is extended long. We're finding our balance, and we're going to lift both legs up. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift and hold, flex and point, and 2, and point, and 3, point, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up with your feet flexed, and we're going to kick forward and back. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to center, lower down, bend those knees, and bring that bottom arm down in front of you. Let's take a nice side open. Take 2 nice deep breaths. Good, and swing that arm forward. We're going to tuck our chin, push ourselves up, and switch sides. And on the elbows, lifting through the rib cage, draw those abdominals in, and we're going to do our clamps. 15, 2, 3, lift 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, halfway there. And there's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg out long. Point the toe. We are going to circle. So remember, lifting through the rib cage. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Circle back the other way. 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex the foot and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swing that leg forward, turn your toe down, and lift from your heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming all the way down to our side. Bottom arm is extended straight, legs are straight. If you need to take that top hand in front of you so you don't topple, that's okay. We're lifting 1, 2, 3. Lift 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Really using those glutes to keep you up. Really use that side oblique. Flex and point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex and hold. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, drawing those abs in, and we're going to flutter kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Together and down. Go ahead and bend the knees. Bottom arm comes forward. You're going to take a nice opener and take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. And one more there. Good. All right. Just for lack of time, because as you notice, it is dark, getting dark very quickly. We're going to do one set of hover planks. So you have an option. You can do your hover plank to your downward facing dog, or you can do a standard elbow plank or full plank. So full plank here, elbow plank here, hover plank is going to have knees right underneath your hip joint. Hands are going to be stacked right underneath your shoulders, really vertical, drawing those abdominals in. We are going to lift and we are going to hold. So we're going to hold there. Let's do a little weight shift side to side if you're doing the hover plank. Just a small one, keeping the pelvis level. Two more. Find your center. Push back to your downward facing dog. Hands should be, elbows should be right on either side of your ears. Heels pressing down. Good. Now paddle your feet a little bit. Good. Bend those knees. Bring them all the way down. Sit back. Extend those arms out in front. And then coming back onto all fours. We're just going to do a few arches. So we're going to arc our back up, tucking the tailbone, dropping the head, coming to a flat back. And if you're comfortable with it, you can sag. If that bothers you, or you're a little concerned, or you have some osteoporotic conditions, you can feel free to not do that. Flat back, arcing up, flat back, sagging down. Our bumblebee friend is back. I don't know if you can hear it. Flat back and up, flat back, down, and one more. Take a nice breath. Flat back, sagging down, and we are all done because we are stopped by darkness. I will do another one shortly. So I hope all of you are well and hope to see you soon. See ya.